Hey guys, in this video we are going to be playing with color. You know that never happens. I've had for a long time the Kathleen Lights Zodiac pigments with ColourPop, and these, like, every single color in here is absolutely beautiful. I have been very inspired by it, so I have been wanting, ever since I got this, ever since it came out, to be sitting down and playing with color and stuff like that. I don't know, I've been in a makeup rut and just like in a life rut. I've been busy and traveling and whatever. Excuses. I'm playing with color today, okay? And I have never done a tutorial using blue on my channel, ever. Out of all the colors that I've used, blue has never been one of them. So here we go. We have the blue finally. I hope you guys enjoy it, even if you don't want to like walk around and go to Target in this look. I hope you at least have fun watching it. So if you want to see how I got this look, then let's get into it. So I do kind of want this to just be like bright freaking blue, like blown out, and like that's it. I don't know why, I'm just really feeling that right now. I just want a lot of blue. So I am gonna try to put some blues in the crease so I can blend out this pigment a little bit with some matte shades. I feel like I always try to do this and then it ends up not working out how I want. So I'm only gonna use 2 shades. And the first one I'm gonna use is this ColourPop Single Shadow in Lost and Found. This brush is a JH33. It's pretty identical to the MAC 217, Sigma E35, and Morphe M433. It's basically just the Jaclyn Hill version of all those brushes. I'm just really slowly building up this color and just very carefully blending it out just to start building up these blues. Next I'm going to jump into the Dark Magic palette and I'm going to take the shade Busted. This color is a bit of a deeper blue and it's just a touch more neutral, which helps to kind of bring the look down a little bit, help deepen up this crease area. I'm not going to do too much, it's just going to be the slightest amount just to bring a little bit of shape to this area here. So I've pretty much used off all the color off this brush. I'm just going to take it and blend out a little bit more. Just gonna try to make sure all the edges are blended. Then we are going to jump into the water bearer. I am going to take this ColourPop E3 brush. It's just a flat synthetic shader. And I am just going to pick it up dry and see how it goes on. Oh. Can you see that on my cheek? This brush is very stiff. It's like hurting my eyeball, it's so stiff. I'm just gonna go back in with this Jaclyn Hill brush and blend out the edges here. I'm gonna try to get it wet and pack it on a little bit more and see if that makes any difference. Oh. Yes, it indeed does. To be honest with you, I think this blue looks a little bit lighter and brighter than I thought it was going to. So I need to find a dark blue. Dark blue. Okay, see, I feel like the perfect color is in the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Does this even exist anymore? I'm not sure. I'm sorry if you want to recreate this look and this doesn't exist anymore, but this color navy, yeah. So whatever dark but yet vibrant matte blue you can find, I think will do just fine. I feel like this is the only one that I have. So I'm just going to take that slightly in the outer corner right there and drag it into the crease. Just because I feel like without that, it's just like bright. See, and I feel like because it's still blue, it's not bringing it down enough. So I'm gonna take like the tiniest bit of black. Using this JH40 brush to just very lightly, very small amount of product, bring that through the crease a little bit, and you can see how It doesn't look totally black because I use such a small amount, but there we go. That's what I was looking for. Next, I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe and clean up this situation down here. Lots of fallout today, but that's to be expected with these bright ass colors. I still can't find my liquid eyeliner, and for some reason that I cannot understand, I haven't bought one yet. So I'm just gonna take a really skinny angled brush and a black eyeshadow again, just to line the lash line just enough so that I can put on lashes and it will blend really easily. I forgot I didn't have eyeliner. I should have wiped away the fallout before I went in with black eyeshadow. Come on, Morgan. I'm just going to quickly pop on a coat of mascara, also to prep for lashes. I am going to use the Dulce Lux lashes in Stellar. How freaking pretty are these lashes though? I love it, I love it, I love it. Yesterday and today I have been rewatching the Shane Dawson series on Jake Paul, and it's just literally all I can think about right now. I'm gonna prime my skin. My skin is so dry right now because I was in Florida last week and I got some sun, which kind of is making my skin a little dry, but also now being back in Michigan, I'm so dry. I'm going to start with the Smashbox Primerizer. I was gonna say this is the most priming moisturizer. No, this is the most moisturizing primer that I have, so this is so good when I'm feeling like extra dry, which I am. Next, I'm gonna take the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer, and I'm just gonna use this in like right here. For foundation, I'm going to take the Lancome Skin Feels Good. I'm gonna see how this matches me right now because I don't know how. I'm just gonna pop this on. I'm gonna bring it down here because my tan is real for once. I never can see it's like my chest is tan, my face is tan, but because of the shadow that my chin and face and everything casts, my neck gets white. So I'm going to bring that down so you can't tell. I never like to put on full coverage products when I have a real tan because my freckles come out a ton, and I feel like you can probably see it happening a little bit right here. When this actual sun is hitting you, you get more tan like here and like on the bridge of your nose, and I feel like when you try to put on a foundation that's a little bit lighter, even though it matches down here, because right here is tanner, this color is lighter than this color, and I feel like it just makes my forehead, like those tanner parts, and my freckles just look really ashy. For concealer, I'm going to take the Born This Way, but I'm just going to put such a tiny amount, like that much. And you know, one day I swear I'm going to buy a darker concealer because I never have concealers to match me when I'm tan. It's like I try not to make my under eyes look too white. I am going to take my usual Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder, Charlotte's Magic something, I don't know, just at the under eyes. If you guys watch me at all, you know I always use the Hourglass loose powder with my Real Techniques Duo Fiber brush. I use this brush with every face powder ever. This is my favorite brush because it's so flimsy and just light and soft. It puts on the most subtle amount of powder, which I love. I have been working on finding a dupe, and I'm not saying this is a dupe. I've used it one time, but it's pretty good. I will update you. I will make an official statement one day. As of right now, I'm not ready to make an official statement, but this is the Sonia Kashuk Duo Contour Brush. It is a duo fiber, and it has that really same like flimsy thinness that I love about the Real Techniques one. So I've been trying this out again. I've only used it one other time, but it seems to be promising. I would definitely say that this is a little bit thicker than the Real Techniques one, but which is what I love about the Real Techniques one, but I don't think another brush exists that is that thin, because I think a lot of people think that a thinness like that in a brush is not good, or maybe like a lack of quality. I say that this one's pretty good. I like just like the light dusting of powder that it applies. So far, so good. We'll update you at a later time. Next I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Falsies Jelly Beam Illuminator in Glazed. And what I'm actually going to do is put this on top of my cheekbones. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And just blend that out real good. I just love this highlighter. It's so pretty. Because it is a little bit of a creamy consistency, I am going to let it looks great over top of powders, like over top of the other powders that I just put down. But sometimes when I go and put on my bronzer, it doesn't blend out really nice. So I'm just gonna let this set down. And I am going to move on to the under eyes. Basically, what I want to do is just take the water bearer and just put it along my lower lash line. Obviously, I have to try really hard not to get the fallout that I did before. So I'm just going to take a pencil brush with just a little bit of that eyeshadow or pigment. Color is super pigmented, so I'm still getting like the payoff that I want with just using a really tiny amount of product. I am going to take the Wet n Wild Skinny Mascara, just coat my lower lashes in it. So for my contour, I'm going to use this Becca Multitasking Powder in the shade Warm Honey. The shade is exclusively for when I'm very tan, and even still, I'm going to use a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. And I'm just going to slowly build that up and bring it around my forehead. Next, I'm going to take the Milani Baked Bronzer in number 5. Just kind of hit the higher points of my cheekbones and a little bit on my forehead just to add that glow. Because we don't have enough, you know, there's never enough. Next, I'm going to take the Milani Tea Rose Blush. I'm going to highlight with Becca Moonstone. I am going to start out with the MAC Bittersweet Lip Liner. It's a very dark brown. Don't have like a nudish brown, so I'm going to start with this dark pencil and then kind of lighten it up from there. I'm realizing how far you guys actually are. Now let me bring you in. So just the lightest hand. I'm going to take Subculture just to kind of blend that out. Next, I'm going to go in with the Nude Sticks Gel Color Lickin' Cheek Lip and Cheek Balm in Fate. Love this lip product. And over top of it, I'm going to put Buxom White Russian right in the center. Then I'm going to set down my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay. Alright guys, so that completes today's makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's super, super different for me and this channel, but you know, we could use it every once in a while, so I hope you had fun with me today. I know I did. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to see more of me, and I will see you guys in my next video.